Curtis Turner, 1950s to 60s, NASCAR's original Playboy bad boy. Curtis "Pops" Turner wasn't just a winner on the track. He was NASCAR's first superstar to live life in the fast lane. A self-made millionaire by 20, Turner earned a wild reputation as a hard-partying charmer. With his daring driving and devil-may-care swagger, Turner attracted plenty of admirers. He threw legendary parties and wasn't shy about his Playboy ways, becoming a folk hero in the sport's early days. Fans, especially the ladies, were captivated by his rebellious aura and fearless style. Turner's edgy charisma made him a heartthrob of NASCAR's pioneer era, proving that sometimes bad boys do finish first in winning hearts. Glenn "Fireball" Roberts, 1950s to 60s, the Hollywood-ready hero. Before NASCAR had Hollywood movies, it had Fireball Roberts, a Daytona Beach native with movie star looks and an easy grin that made fans swoon. Roberts combined tremendous talent with genuine charisma. He was as smooth off the track as he was fast on it. Known for his handsome features and friendly charm, Fireball became one of stock car racing's first national icons. He schmoozed the media effortlessly, helping spread NASCAR's popularity with his dashing smile and approachable style. Fans, especially female, adored him, and he was often mobbed for autographs. In an age of rugged racers, Fireball Roberts stood out as a refined heartthrob who brought star power to NASCAR's early years. Fred Lorenzen, 1960s, the golden boy of NASCAR. Dubbed NASCAR's original golden boy for his blonde good looks and smooth style, Fred Lorenzen was a 1960s fan favorite on and off the track. He had dashing, Hollywood-caliber looks and an easy Midwestern charm that made crowds go wild. Lorenzen's charisma, paired with his winning ways, Daytona 500 winner and 26 career wins, led to massive popularity. He even snagged Most Popular Driver twice during his heyday. Whether he was grinning in victory lane or appearing in mainstream magazines, Lorenzen attracted swooning admirers everywhere. In an era of tough stock car warriors, Lorenzen brought a touch of matinee idol vibe, becoming a true heartthrob of the Cup Series in the swinging 60s. Richard the King Petty, 1960s to 70s, charisma under the cowboy hat. 7 championships and 200 wins made Richard Petty a legend, but his country boy charisma made him a heartthrob to many fans. With his signature cowboy hat, shades, and a mile-wide grin, Petty exuded a cool confidence. He won Most Popular Driver 9 times, thanks largely to his charming personality and fan-friendly manners. Always willing to sign autographs, pose for photos, Petty built a personal connection that had admirers of all ages smitten. His Southern gentleman demeanor and iconic style turned the King into more than a racer. He was a bona fide pop culture heartthrob whose appeal endures decades beyond his final race. Handsome Harry Gant, 1980s to 90s, the Silver Fox. Harry Gant didn't earn the nickname Handsome Harry for nothing. This North Carolina racer had Hollywood-style good looks and a winsome smile that belied his gritty determination on track. Gant famously kept racing and looking great into his 50s, and fans loved his suave, gentlemanly aura. With his tall frame and silvering hair, he became a mature heartthrob, proving that fast cars and good looks can age like fine wine. Female fans in particular adored Gant, often crowding around for a chance at an autograph or photo with the Bandit. Even as he racked up wins, including a streak of 4 straight in 1991, Gant's dapper style and friendly charm never faded, securing his legacy as one of NASCAR's most endearing heartthrobs. Tim Richmond, 1980s, the wild and winsome Playboy. A flash of a grin, feathered hair, and the fearless drive to match. Tim Richmond had all the makings of a 1980s racing heartthrob. Often compared to a Hollywood leading man, Richmond brought a flamboyant style to NASCAR. He had the looks, charisma, and attitude that many believed could have landed him in movies if life had gone differently. On track, he was immensely talented, 7 wins in 1986, but off track he was equally notorious for his Playboy lifestyle and charm. Fans and media were entranced by Richmond's blend of bad boy edge and genuine warmth. Even team owner Rick Hendrick noted that Richmond's charisma was larger than life. Though his career was cut tragically short, Tim Richmond remains an 80s icon, the sport's rebel heartthrob who lived fast, loved hard, and left an indelible legacy. Awesome Bill Elliott, 1980s to 90s, the gentle giant of Dawsonville. Tall, soft-spoken, and fast as lightning, Bill Elliott captured hearts as quickly as checkered flags. Nicknamed Awesome Bill from Dawsonville, he became an authentic fan heartthrob in the 1980s. Elliott's wholesome Southern charm, humble smiles, gratitude to fans, stood out in an era of tough talkers. And fans rewarded him. Bill won Most Popular Driver a record 16 times. His boyish grin and red-haired good looks made him especially beloved among female fans. Whether gracing magazine covers or dominating superspeedways, 1988 Cup champion, Elliott kept an aw-shucks appeal that resonated widely. He was the rare superstar who seemed like the nice guy next door, and that genuine approachability cemented Awesome Bill's heartthrob status for life. Rusty Wallace, 1980s to 90s, the rock and roll racer. With a stock car in one hand and a guitar figuratively in the other, Rusty Wallace brought rockstar flair to NASCAR Nation. The 1989 Cup Series champ had a big personality and a flashy grin that made him a magnet for fan attention. Known for slinging his number 2 Miller car sideways and then celebrating with gusto, Rusty's on-track aggression was matched by his off-track charisma. He partied with fans, smiled for countless photos, and even danced in victory lane, earning a reputation as a fun-loving heartthrob of the garage. Wallace's feathered 80s hair and confident swagger didn't hurt either. He cultivated a devoted fan club that loved his edgy style. Equal parts tough competitor and showman, Rusty had a charismatic aura that helped fuel NASCAR's popularity through the 1990s. Davey Allison, 80s to 90s, the Alabama Heartbreaker. Son of racing royalty, Davey Allison had racing in his blood and charm to spare. In the late 80s and early 90s, this Alabama native emerged as a fan favorite with his boyish smile and friendly, down-home demeanor. But don't let the polite exterior fool you. Davey had a winking charm and competitive fire that endeared him to millions. He won 19 Cup races and contended for championships, all while winning over fans with his approachability and everyman work ethic. Female fans especially took to his warm personality. He was known to stay long after races, signing autographs and thanking supporters. Though his life was tragically cut short in 1993, Davey Allison remains one of NASCAR's most beloved heartthrobs, remembered as a talented racer who made everyone feel like a friend. Kyle Petty, 1980s to 90s, the long-haired rebel with a guitar. Racing royalty by birth, Kyle Petty forged his own identity as NASCAR's resident rock star in the late 80s and 90s. Sporting a flowing mullet, mustache, and often an electric guitar, Kyle oozed a cool, rebellious vibe that younger fans adored. He even dabbled in country rock music and rode motorcycles, amplifying his renegade image. Petty's good looks, tall and lanky with a constant grin, combined with that free-spirited style, made him a heartthrob for a new generation of NASCAR fans. He wasn't afraid to be different in a traditional sport. He formed a band, wore earrings, and spoke his mind. On track, Kyle snagged 8 Cup wins, but off track, he might have been even more popular. Always engaging with fans, he later started the charity ride-along Kyle Petty Charity Ride. This rock and roll racer turned plenty of heads and proved that racing's heartthrobs can break the mold. Jeff Gordon, 90s to 2000s, the Wunderkind with winning smile. When Jeff Gordon burst onto the Cup scene in the 1990s, he not only shattered records, he also stole hearts. With his boyish face, bright blue eyes, and California charisma, Gordon became NASCAR's first mainstream heartthrob of the modern era. He even landed in People's 50 Most Beautiful People issue at age 25, a testament to his crossover appeal. Dubbed Wonder Boy, Jeff's combination of movie star looks and smooth charm brought legions of new fans, particularly women, to the sport. He hosted Saturday Night Live, chatted on talk shows, and appeared in music videos, proving his pop culture magnetism. Meanwhile, on track, the Rainbow Warrior racked up 4 championships, but never lost that humble, friendly demeanor. From teen idol-like poster shoots to high-profile endorsements, Jeff Gordon's clean-cut charm and megawatt smile made him the defining heartthrob of NASCAR's 1990s boom. Dale Earnhardt Jr., 2000s to 2010s, the people's heartthrob. Dubbed NASCAR's Pied Piper of fans, Dale Earnhardt Jr. inherited his father's legacy and added his own dose of down-to-earth charm. With his easy Carolina drawl, mischievous grin, and relatability, Jr. became a 15-time most popular driver and a bona fide heartthrob of the 2000s. He famously appeared in People magazine's Sexiest Men issue, representing NASCAR with his boy-next-door appeal. Companies like Budweiser plastered his face on ads. Knowing his star power extended beyond the track, female fans especially loved Dale Jr.'s humble, slightly shy persona. He could blush during interviews 1 minute and crack jokes the next. From MTV cameos to Rolling Stone features, Jr.'s popularity was off the charts. He had the rare ability to make every fan feel like a friend. In a sport of big egos, Dale Jr.'s genuine warmth and rugged handsomeness made him the era's ultimate NASCAR heartthrob. Jimmie Johnson, 2000s to 2010s, the polished champion. Smooth, suave, and seemingly unbeatable. Jimmie Johnson was the golden boy of the 2000s, and fans found his clean-cut good looks just as notable as his 7 championships. With his athletic build and everyman's smile, Jimmie graced magazine covers, even Men's Fitness showing off his triathlete physique. He carried himself with a calm confidence that gave him a bit of a James Bond of NASCAR vibe, always well-spoken, stylish in a suit, and ice-cool under pressure. Johnson's appeal extended beyond racing. He co-hosted TV shows and charmed late-night audiences, further cementing his heartthrob status to a broader public. Some critics called him vanilla, but a massive fanbase, including plenty of smitten admirers, appreciated Jimmie's classy, all-American handsomeness. He proved that a nice guy can finish first repeatedly and look great doing it. Kasey Kahne, 2000s, the soccer mom's crush. Kasey Kahne zoomed into NASCAR in 2004 with a baby face, bright blue eyes, and a quiet, shy guy charm, and promptly set hearts aflutter. As the sports resident pretty boy of the 2000s, Kahne was so popular with female fans that Dodge even made cheeky commercials featuring minivan loads of soccer moms chasing after him. Dubbed a sex symbol of his era, Kasey landed on lists of America's most eligible bachelors and mainstream magazine features. His reserved demeanor only fueled the mystique. He wasn't a loudmouth. He let his wins, 18 of them, and that subtle smile do the talking. From garage area, meet and greets, swarmed by admirers to autograph lines stretching around the block, Kahne experienced rock star-level fandom. His combination of boyish looks and gentle politeness carved out a legacy as one of NASCAR's ultimate heartthrobs, paving the way for the next generation of pretty drivers. Carl Edwards, 2000s to 2010s, the fitness fanatic with $1 million smile. Known for his trademark victory backflips and chiseled physique, Carl Edwards quickly became NASCAR's fitness poster boy, and a heartthrob for many. A former substitute teacher turned cup driver, Carl's wholesome Midwestern looks and megawatt smile landed him on the cover of ESPN, the magazine's body issue, in 2009. Edwards would flash his abs to cheering fans and even graced men's health covers, boosting his sex symbol status. But beyond the muscles, Carl's polite all-American charm made him widely likable. This blend of farm boy charm and elite athlete looks earned Carl a devoted following. Ricky Rudd, 1980s to 2000s, the Ironman heartthrob. With piercing eyes and a determined jaw, Ricky Rudd quietly amassed a huge fan following over his 30-plus-year career. Not just for his toughness, he earned the nickname Ironman for 788 consecutive starts, but also for his understated good looks. In the 80s and 90s, Rudd's smooth features and cool demeanor saw him considered one of NASCAR's most attractive stars, even as he bruised and banged on track. Rudd's charm was of the low-key variety. A quick smile here, a friendly nod there, and a reputation as a respectful racer. Fans, especially women, appreciated that combo of Southern gentleman and gritty competitor. Whether piloting the iconic Tide Ride or winning the Brickyard 400, Rudd remained the approachable heartthrob. Proof that sometimes the quiet ones win the most hearts. Danica Patrick, 2010s, the glamour girl of the grid. Breaking barriers and turning heads, Danica Patrick became NASCAR's first female star driver and a certified pop culture heartthrob. Already famous from IndyCar, Danica brought supermodel looks and fierce competitiveness to the Cup Series in 2012. She quickly snagged high-profile endorsements, from GoDaddy's racy Super Bowl ads that capitalized on her sex appeal to spreads in Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue, making her a household name. Danica's sleek style, she could rock a fire suit and an evening gown in equal measure, and confident personality inspired a new generation of female fans while also garnering plenty of male admirers. She freely embraced her dual status as racer and model, all while handling the pressure with poise. Love or hate the hype, Patrick's presence brought NASCAR into fashion magazines and talk shows. In a male-dominated world, she was the glamorous heartthrob who proved gearheads can be gorgeous and fast at the same time. Chase Elliott, 2010s to present day, the modern-day fan favorite. As the son of Awesome Bill, Chase Elliott had big shoes to fill, and he's done it with a quiet charisma that's made him NASCAR's most popular driver of the modern era. This Georgia-born champion sports a sly smile and a humble, boy-next-door vibe that belies his racing talent. Fans absolutely lose it for Chase, some waiting 5 hours just to meet him, as seen in one viral clip of 2 young women squealing upon his arrival. His comfort in a baseball cap and jeans, with an occasional sly mustache, gives him an approachable, relatable handsomeness. Elliott's massive fan club skews notably young and diverse. He's the guy plastered on posters in teenagers' rooms and cheered by entire families at track. Winning the 2020 Cup title only amplified the crushes. Unassuming yet unmistakably cool under pressure, Chase has become the heartthrob of NASCAR's new generation, carrying on the Elliott family legacy with style. Ryan Blaney, 2010s to present, the Twitter trendsetter. With his flowing hair, throwback mustache, and mischievous hazel eyes, Ryan Blaney looks like he strolled out of a 1970s movie, and fans are loving it. This second-generation driver has become a full-fledged fan favorite and heartthrob, especially among younger fans who've crowned him Daddy Blaney on social media. Articles jokingly credit Kasey Kahne for paving the way for Ryan's swoon-worthy status. And it's easy to see why. Blaney is often cited atop hottest driver lists, but he's more than a pretty face. Blaney's fun-loving personality, check his active Twitter and hilarious interviews, and genuine kindness make him even more attractive to fans. Whether he's rocking retro fashion or celebrating a win, Blaney's vibe is effortlessly cool. He's the heartthrob of the Snapchat era in NASCAR. Relatable, a little goofy, yet undeniably easy on the eyes. Bubba Wallace, 2010s to present, the Trailblazer with style. As the only black driver in today's Cup Series, Bubba Wallace has captured attention for his impactful advocacy. And along the way, he's also charmed fans with his modern sense of style and authenticity. Bubba mixes cool confidence with approachability, often seen in trendy streetwear when he's not in his fire suit, and even appearing in GQ magazine features as a fashion-forward figure in NASCAR. He's got a beaming smile and a charismatic presence that's won him a fast-growing fan base. Social media buzzes about Bubba's swagger, whether it's his sleek haircuts, his easy laugh on camera, or his inspirational off-track endeavors. Michael Jordan handpicked him to drive the number 23, and Wallace has handled the spotlight with grace and grit. He's also the star of a Netflix docuseries, bringing new fans into the fold. Bubba's combination of talent, personality, and cultural impact has made him a 21st-century NASCAR heartthrob, proving that true appeal comes from both strength and soul. Speed, style, or smile. What makes a true NASCAR heartthrob in your eyes? Share it in the comments below. And once more, thank you for watching the NASCAR Explainer.